Are you ready to find a leadership recipe that will not only make you stand out but also change the way you lead for good? This video goes into great detail about the famous samurai Miyamoto Musashi's lessons to show you the 7 powerful lessons that made him unstoppable. You can use these lessons to lead with clarity, courage, and calmness no matter what. Lesson 1. Lead yourself first. You have to learn how to lead yourself first before you can lead other people. This is the most important thing for a boss to do. Miyamoto Musashi knew this better than anyone else. You may leave your body, but you must keep your honor, he wrote. This ties in with the idea that honesty and self-control are the building blocks of leadership. Musashi didn't wait for a teacher, a method, or a chance to get better. He chose to learn all the martial arts he could, to try himself in more than 60 duels, and to keep practicing until he was perfect in mind and spirit. That's what it means to lead yourself. A promise to control your own feelings, thoughts, and deeds. You set the bar when you lead yourself first. People want to copy the habits you make. You show what is possible when work ethic and a goal come together. This means getting up early, making clear goals, staying cool when things get crazy, and always doing something even when no one is looking. Way too many people want to be leaders but have never mastered how they act. But the truth is that a cup that is empty can't hold anything. If you always break down when things get tough, you can't lead your team through it. To be a leader, you need to be strong on the inside, which you can get from leading yourself. Musashi lived alone for many years, practicing his skills, relaxing, and thinking about the way of strategy. Being alone wasn't a sign of weakness, it was how he built himself. To become a great leader that others look up to, everyone has to go through the fire of self-discipline. Knowing who you are is also part of putting yourself first. To know 10,000 things no one well, said Musashi. You are that one thing. Find out what sets you off and what your skills and weaknesses are. Know what your purpose, your values, and your vision are. That's when you can't be moved. When that happens, you're really a leader. Lesson 2. See potential in others. The ability to see what other people can't see in themselves is one of the most underrated leading skills. Musashi thought that strategy wasn't just about beating your enemies. It was also about getting to know people deeply, including their fears, strengths, and secret skills. Great leaders see more than just how well people do on the surface. They can see the promise that is hidden by fear, doubt, or lack of experience. See that which you can't see with the eye, Musashi wrote one time. These words show that real leaders see not only the future but also the people in it. If you want to be a leader, you need to be someone who makes other people feel good about themselves and lets them be great. That doesn't mean you ignore flaws or put up with being average. It means that you expect more from people because you know they can do it. Consider your own life. There was probably someone who believed in you when you didn't. That moment might have changed everything about your path. Now it's your turn to help other people. Musashi never liked people who were flashy or cocky. He admired people who practiced honestly and with a humble heart. Even the most ordinary person could become special with the right help and hard work. Developing people, not just telling them what to do, is what great leadership is all about. Teams that are strong and loyal are led by people who see promise in others. They make places where people can grow. It's not their job to tear down, but to build up. What do you want to be? And how can I help you get there? Are some that they ask. These days, this means being more than just a boss. It means being a mentor. It means paying attention to the intern who stays late, the partner who helps others without being seen, or the new person who is eager to learn. It means putting in time and effort to reach your full potential, just like Musashi did to reach his own level of skill. When you lead by believing in people, you make something much stronger than followers. You make future leaders. Lesson 3. Solve problems proactively. Musashi stressed planning ahead, having a plan, and having foresight in his lessons. A warrior lives to fight and fights to win, he wrote. When it comes to leadership, that means being proactive about fixing problems. Not waiting for something bad to happen, but expecting problems and getting past them before they happen. People who are great leaders don't just act, they plan ahead. They want to know what could go wrong and how can we get ready for it. They didn't wait for the storm to come, they built the shelter ahead of time. This is the best way to think strategically. Musashi trained every day not because he liked doing the same thing over and over, but because he knew that those who are ready will win. He studied more than just martial arts. He also looked into the minds of his opponents, the terrain of battlefields, and the best times to fight. Because he thought like a tactician as well as a fighter, he was almost impossible to beat. To be a proactive leader in the modern world, you need to know how your team, your business, and your competitors work. It means to always be 3 steps ahead. You don't wait for people to quit if confidence is low, you ask them what's wrong. You don't point the finger at someone else if a job is behind schedule, you find the problem and fix it. To be proactive, you need to deal with the causes of problems, not just their effects. Musashi was crazy about being clear. He knew what was important and got rid of what wasn't. He didn't think it was worth fixing the same problem twice. Put the method in place so it doesn't happen again after you learn the lesson. It's important for great leaders to always be on guard, even when things look quiet. They don't just chill out and do nothing. In fact, they use that time to get ready for the next test. It was called Observing the Rhythm of All Things by Musashi. It's part of the plan to be in sync with the flow of business, people, and the world around you. You win trust by taking the initiative to solve problems. You lessen the chaos. You keep your team on track and sure of themselves. And when the expected problem comes up, you're not going crazy, you're already moving. That is the secret to being a great leader that sets the best apart from the rest. Lesson 4. Communicate with clarity. Musashi's works show how important it is to communicate clearly between having an idea and putting it into action. In the Book of 5 Rings, he talks about how important it is to be simple, clear, and precise as a leader. Communication brings people on a team together so they can see things the same way and work together. Great leaders don't talk to impress, but to motivate, teach, and clear up confusion, which cuts down on conflict, saves time, and avoids mistakes. Leaders must also listen carefully, paying attention to body language, tone of voice, and energy to figure out what people are struggling with or not understanding. Clear communication sets goals, gives honest feedback, and makes it possible for success to happen again and again. People act with confidence when they know what they want to achieve, how to get there, and where they stand. Musashi said to learn the art of one clear message. This advice can be used in communication because learning this art builds a method for leading through clarity in all areas. A clear communicator is like a lighthouse in the fog. They guide, defend, and give others the tools they need to move forward with confidence. Lesson 5. Stay calm under pressure. Being a leader requires maintaining calmness and focus in challenging situations. Miyamoto Musashi, a renowned swordsman, exemplified this by winning all 60 fights against larger or better armed opponents. His intense presence and single focus kept him calm, even in life-threatening situations. This same trait is expected of leaders, who must maintain their coolness amidst anger and upset. Calmness is not apathy but managed intensity, allowing them to make smart choices and show confidence even when others are losing. To stay calm during tough times, leaders must train their emotional strength, control their breath, visualize problems ahead of time, and separate themselves from the results. Musashi relied on the concept of Foshan, meaning an unchanging mind, which refers to the warrior's inner calm. This inner calm comes from self-discipline and awareness, and is essential in leadership. People will mirror their calmness when they see a leader staying calm, as their group will pick up on their mood and feel safe. Maintaining calmness makes it easier to think clearly and act quickly. People respect leaders who remain calm during tough times and put their faith in them because they don't break down when it matters most. Musashi's example demonstrates the importance of being a leader who seems cool even when things are going badly. To stand out as a leader, learn to be like Musashi and maintain calmness in challenging situations. Lesson 6. Empower, don't micromanage. Miyamoto Musashi believed that true leadership is about giving people power and empowerment rather than controlling them. He believed that people should be helped to find their strengths, make good choices, and do well without constant supervision. Micromanagement can kill creativity, drain energy, and show a lack of trust, which is detrimental to inspiration. Empowerment gives strength and affirms belief in oneself. Musashi's ability to control himself allowed him to let others find their way, giving clear instructions, helping when needed, and allowing them to grow as leaders. It is crucial for leaders to be okay with failure and to create a team that can work together without being told what to do. Allowing people to take responsibility for their work, ask for their thoughts, and support their decision-making abilities is essential for being a great leader. Giving honest feedback and praising progress over perfection is also important. Creating a system where people can achieve without relying on oneself is crucial for being a great leader. Remember that what makes people grow is not how much they rely on oneself, but how much they grow when they don't. Lesson 7. Make hard decisions easy. Leadership is about making the right choices, even if it makes you feel bad. Miyamoto Musashi, a leader, believed that leaders should not do anything that is useless, as they have developed clarity, courage, and morals to guide them. To make tough choices, leaders should write down their values and what they cannot compromise on, and avoid getting stuck in analysis paralysis. Leaders should research, talk to their team, and make decisions without waiting for all the facts to be clear. Leaders should know that not everyone will agree with them all the time, but they should give direction and own their choices. Being clear about your decisions and being willing to change your mind if needed is a strength. Making tough choices, owning them, and leading through them can make a leader stand out and create great things. Remember that the way is in training, and make tough choices, own them, and lead through them to stand out as a leader.